Hello everyone and welcome back to Omsi 2, the bus simulator. Tonight, following a request from Gaming Hydraulics, we are in buses of the Westcountry version 2.9 in this beast of a bus, the ADL Enviro 400 MMC with a ZF gearbox. Here it is, an 11.5 meter version variant. We're in a Lothian city repaint, and basically was either using this repaint or the demonstrator, so I thought we haven't used this repaint before, might as well use it. And they actually have 400 XXLBs, so tri-axle things. There's a rather big development with buses Westcountry version 3, so some people have gotten early access, which could obviously indicate that it's due to be released soon. Hence, this may be the last time we do buses Westcountry version 2.9 on stream. You never know. We shall see. But anyhow, chit chat over Jack Charles Boy, Super Omsi 2, Only Reacts, Lowbrooks, Simulation version 1.1, South Coast Transport 2021, K1 32X, Jerry, Flipper Videos. Hello, welcome everyone to the stream. Good to see you all here. How are you today? Hope all is good. I have removed the speed limiter from this bus, so expect some serious trash, but not to worry, I will drive properly as well, balancing the speed with the proper driving. What we're doing is we're doing a dead one to is it Paignton or Paignton, and then how do you use this yoke route? So, and then we are doing a depot run back from Totnes. I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Ain't nobody got time to be using the other yoke. So 35. Oh, sorry. It's Totnes. There we go. And enter. This might have announcements. I think the Studio Polygon buses come with announcements. There we go. And away we go. Yeah, so I don't know who was first, who was second, who was third. There's always an argument. Ernie's usually the one that has the highest rate, the highest rates of being first on stream. So I don't know. I have no idea who was first, who was second, who was third. So I will not be an arbiter in that regard. This is your local bus. Nice. So you they use these in Edinburgh, don't they? We're also Lothian City. So do you live in Edinburgh then? Yeah. Super Omsi, you were third. Exactly. Bronze medal, eh? I should post in the bronze medal emoji, but I'm not bothered to find it. K1 looked to be alive right now as I was on the bus. That caught fire. Oh wow, that must have been a scary experience. Glad to hear that you're okay and everything is good. I hope all the other passengers and the staff are okay as well. What happened to the bus? What bus was it? It must have been a rather old bus. Gaming Hydraulics, hello, welcome to stream. Good to see you. How are you today? Hope all is well. Yeah, don't ask why I chose to drive the 11.5 meter ADL 400 MMC, because this is going to mean that we're going to have trouble navigating through most turns. But I always like driving longer buses. You live in Edinburgh. Nice. So, look at that. I know where Lothian is. I don't know why I know where Lothian is. I think their manager is fairly... I think someone said that their manager hates bus enthusiasts or something like that. Not sure. Now that could be a rumor. Who knows? I should start doing the AR routes in buses of the Westcountry version 2.9 as well. Then for tomorrow's stream we'll probably do Yorkshire version 2.9 or no 2.0 with BCS, and then we'll do London on Saturday. Yeah. Okie dokie. Be right back. No worries, Super Omsi 2. Thanks for letting me know. This bus has got a fancy wooden moquette as well. Fancy wooden floor. Oh, the interiors are quite nice, look at that. Looks quite nice indeed. So Lothian have the ZF versions then, it must be. Ooh. Roblox, I finally bought Omsi, but it's taking ages to download. That's good. I thought you got Omsi 2 like yesterday, or the day before, because I remember you saying you got Omsi 2. It shouldn't be taking that long, but I'm guessing the download speeds must be slow. Yeah, I think they might have put some caps on download speeds, because Steam was telling me, like, because I bought TransportEnthusiast 2 and Train Sim World 2, and Steam was telling me it would take like 3 hours to download. It usually takes like 20 minutes, but at the end it took like 20 minutes. I don't know. Yeah. Gaming Hydraulics, you're doing fine. I'm doing fine. All good yourself? Yeah, same. Can't complain. All good. Glad to hear you're fine as well. K13 ZX. Evan was okay but was solo. I'm not really sure how it happened, but at least Evan was okay but was complete right off though. Yeah, I mean we're sitting at the back, so yeah, I guess that must mean it's safer to sit at the front of the bus. So because I know a few people do a lot of people seem to like sitting at the back of the bus, but there you have it. Might be dangerous. I mean, yeah. Yeah, the Joe Dobson guy got early access to Botw Westcountry 3. Ah, yeah, I saw that. I think Omsi what was it? And more central, Joe Dobson and Satara, they got early access. So I think Satara's back, because I remember Satara kind of was more prominent a few years ago, but then it kind of disappeared. But I see they're back. But yeah, to be honest, I had no idea who Joe Dobson was before Grand Prix Milan came out. Then I saw his video on that. But yeah. But yeah, I reckon because there's early access out for like version 3 beyond Fully Love and Aimons 85, who were the ones that had it from a while back, it probably means that, you know, it's not too far off. Because otherwise I wouldn't really see much point in them giving early access to more people, unless it's kind of near. So yeah, that would be my kind of speculation anyway. Place reveal, please. Place reveal, please. Yeah, and I'm afraid, as of yet, that's not something that's on the books. It's not really something I'm considering. I don't have a webcam. I don't plan to get one. So yeah, but now I'm afraid that's not really something that will be entertained. Oh yeah, there was a German building there. Bühle. This Spar und Kreditbank. Yeah, this is just a. This is from the DDR. This is from Berlin Spandau. The 127 route once you cross into Ostberlin, East Berlin. Actually, I don't know if you know Spar, but apparently that's a German shop. Although when I was in Germany I didn't see a single Spar. I'm a king, hello, welcome to the stream, good to see you here. Legend, so your dad was watching this live, but he's off duty work. He says he wishes his bus was MMC that you're showing on. Yeah, the MMCs are quite nice because I know a lot of people prefer the MMCs because here they've switched from Wright buses to Enviro 400 MMCs. It was basically the way it happened is because Wright bus had gone into administration. They had 3 trials, so this is the 400 MMC was the only one left. But a lot of people are happy about the 400 MC. They do like them a fair bit. I like them as well. They seem to be solid buses. It's a 100-seater. Reiki, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How are you today? Jerry, it's a 100-seater, which is yes, because they have the XLB, which is a triaxle. I thought the triaxles were called Enviro 500s, but apparently there's Enviro 400 triaxle versions. P6 Pesma. Pretty sure we've seen this building elsewhere. I think Scunthorpe looks familiar. Gaming Controls, Botw Westcountry version 3, it looks amazing. Yeah, I've only watched like a minute or two of the videos because I myself, I don't really like watching early access stuff. I kind of like to keep the surprise, which might be a bit, you know, counterintuitive because obviously here I do make like videos of stuff, but yeah, so I mean, I do watch a bit of it. I think I've watched a few of Eamon's ones, but I don't really watch the whole thing because I do like to, especially the terminus. I always like to have the terminus as a surprise, just to kind of, you know, unveil it myself. So yeah, but it does look quite good, especially the colours. And from the screenshots I've seen, it's definitely a massive improvement from Botw Westcountry. Version 2.9. TransportEnthusiast Hassan, hello, when is the Gen 3 pack coming out? Okay, so there's actually there's been a development on that. So basically, it turns out that the Gen 3 pack won't be able to be released until version 1.2 of Addon London is released. So basically, the Gen 3 pack will be released, the London spec pack, the London spec version of the Gen 3 pack will be released once the version 1.2 of Addon London is out. Now, that raises the question when MMC 2 Addon London version 1.2 come out. But that I have no answers. So, but basically those two are tied. But yeah, that's as much information as I have, I'm afraid. Well, this K12. Well, this bus was a stage bus and it had been vacant him all day. Something must have been wrong with it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it does happen. It does happen. Buses catching fire. It probably will get written off, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, it happens from time to time. Flipper A Dortmund 317. Ah, yeah, football. I see you were talking about it on the Discord as well. How early are we? So we should be leaving at.
What? Hello, mate.
Oh yeah, I know the timetable.
Oh, hello.
I'll look at the live chat now in a second. Let me just log in here. This actually logs how many passengers are on the bus, so it might be handy just for our own information. Omsi to explore, hello mate, map is in progress and looking great. I've put in pics and web maps. Ah, nice, yeah, I commented, I've replied, I said good luck with the map. Looks, you know, good to see more people getting into map there, developing. And yeah, I wish you best of luck with the map. And yeah, do keep the screenshots coming. It's always nice to see what people are up to. 35 is virtually unrecognizable. Oh, is it? So it's a bit like Addon London and TSLP then. Wow. So I look forward to it when it's released. But is it the same route? I'm guessing the roads are the same. It's just the scenery that's been changed because it's still a semi-fictional map, isn't it? TransportEnthusiast, when is the when is the so again I don't, there's no information about release dates, so I don't know when the version 1.2 is coming out. It's a freeware extension, so basically most developers apart from Kevin Nichman, who should be avoided at all costs, they release any updates to payware DLCs are released free of charge, so you won't have to, if you own Addon London already, you won't have to pay for the update of version 1.2. No. Jerry, the Gen 3 pack and 400 MMC costs the same as AOL. AOL has 16 units and comes with 4 buses. Yep, that is true. Bus packs have kind of gone up in price. I mean, generally how it used to be is like buses used to be €10 and maps used to be €20. Now it's really kind of the €15 for bus packs, €25 to €30 for maps. It's just kind of increased in price. See, the issue is when stuff is put on Steam, Steam takes 30%, Aerosoft takes, I don't know how much Aerosoft takes, but it's at least 20% to up to 30%. So devs only really make, and then there's obviously VAT, so devs only really get about 40 to 30% of the actual cost price. So from that 15 quid, the developers are only really seeing 5 quid, so hence why the prices are rather high. Elsfate, hello, welcome to stream, good to see you, how are you today? Hope all is good. Oh, where did this fan come out of? Just appeared out of nowhere. I saw there's an update for Omsi 2 yesterday, I don't know what it was for. Was it for Omni Navigation or something, but it kicked off my 4GB patch. A question about Yorkshire Tree, do you know when it's being... Okay, folks, I don't know anything about release dates, so people need to stop asking me about release dates. I haven't a clue. Most developers don't mention anything about release dates, so I don't know when it's being released, but as soon as there's info, it will be mentioned in the Omsi 2 news and in the news section on the Discord, so not to worry. As soon as I get the information, I do make it available to you guys. But I'd say it's in the final stages, as they've kind of now gone into the marketing stage, developing the box cover, etc. Yep. Elsfit, hello, welcome, hello again. A legend, Roblox, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I got my driving wheel a few days ago in preparation for Omsi, but somehow your dad broke it while playing a racing game. Now he owns your wheel. Yeah, I think I remember you saying something about the wheel was on Discord. I'm guessing, is it the racing wheel or is it the 1900 or 1080 degree wheel? Oh, 1080 degrees wheel. Anyway, hydraulics back in 2018, I was on my way home from college and the bus was, I was on broke down, luckily at the right top. I mean, yeah, that is pretty lucky. Yeah, especially if the route's infrequent, breakdown's probably like the last thing one wants. But actually, now that I think of it, I was on the bus, like, I haven't been on the bus, I've been on the bus very seldomly, like the last year, but I was on the bus like, what was it, I don't know, it's like a few months back, and the suspension on the thing was broken, so it was just bouncing the whole time, like it's like a roller coaster. It was an interesting ride nonetheless, I would happily have gone on that bus just for, like, on that broken bus rather than the working bus, just for the experience, so to speak. Jerry, I'd rather get AOL rather than the bus pack. Yeah, generally, I generally tend to agree. See, it's kind of different. Some people prefer bus packs because with bus packs there's more playability, because maps, once you do them a few times, they kind of get a bit repetitive. However, that being said, I agree. I think map and bus packs are the best. So something like London, Yorkshire, those are generally the things I kind of do. Like, if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't probably get any of the bus packs myself, because it's just, I don't know, that kind of thing. But yeah. Gaming Cardiologist, White Hill and the zoo no longer exist, but there is now X35. There's no White Hill. So that's the housing estate near KFC. Oh, that's a shame. How come they got rid of the zoo? I kind of like the zoo. It had the nice ambient sounds, a bit of change of scenery. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I used to do the X36. Well, X36 is basically X35, which is just called the 35X. But I used to do, like, a few years ago, like, streams of the 36X. They were like a few months, I think about a month ago as well. It's basically now it's being made into the Yorkshire version 3. So it's funny how things come in full circle. Siobhan, do you know what is your favorite bus in Omsi 2? My favorite bus in Omsi 2 is probably this one here. I quite like the Enviro 400. No, it's actually the Enviro 400, the normal one. I quite like the Enviro 400. It's very quick. But in close second would be this one here, the 400 MC, or the ALX 400. What about yourself, Sean? Also, you enjoying the stream? Glad to hear that. That's the way it should be. And again, if you have any stream requests, do let me know. I know someone requested to do the X19 in Yorkshire, so I think tomorrow we'll do the X19 and U36 via PCS, and then we'll do London as always. London has to be done every week. So yeah. I'll probably get it after I get a hard drive. Oh yes, what happened with your external hard drive? Because you said you got an external hard drive, but I'm guessing it's not doing the job you wanted, is it? Unfortunately. South Coast Transport 2021. I'm waiting at a red light. Should I put my bus in neutral, keep it into drive? You can keep it into drive. It's mainly the handbrake that should be applied when you're in when you're stop the traffic lights. Yeah, there's no need to put it in neutral. Even like when you're driving a car, that's a manual gearbox. Most drivers just tend to stay on one in the like in first gear and on the clutch. Finish Transport Productions. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. BFG Gaming, hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you back. How are you today? How do I get some of my London AI not just to be white and be the same on? Okay, so basically BFG, what you those are memory issues. So what happens is because Addon London is so dense, it uses up memory quite fairly quickly. So make sure to install the 4GB patch, and then your buses won't be appearing white or black. So yeah, just install the 4GB patch. And you need to install the 4GB patch anytime there's an update from Omsi 2 DLC or Omsi 2. So yeah, it has to be reapplied regularly. Sometimes it might get sometimes there's an update and it gets kicked off. So yeah, you just need to reapply it at regular intervals. It's like a maintenance thing for Omsi 2 really. And it's back door open. Oops. So K13 ZX, right? Okay, they're not really bothered when it comes out as my laptop broke and I'm saving for a new one. I'm going to get that's going to be a big upgrade. Ah, nice. So I'm guessing I'm going to get a gaming laptop, isn't it? But yeah, that'd probably be a good call. I tend to prefer desktops myself, but yeah. Which do you talk about? Oh, is this Botw Westcountry version 3 or is this Yorkshire version 3? Gaming hydraulics. Joey was more focused on having a smoke whilst steam was pouring out of the back. I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, you know, some people like to say some drivers, yeah, their jobs to drive the bus, mechanics' jobs to fix the bus, you know, that kind of thing. Karen, what is your favourite bus in Omsi 2? I think I already answered that, it's just I'm a bit behind the chat. Legend. Also, I'm in Brazil now, but they have no Enviros whatsoever. So now I'm really sad. Oh well, I'm going to redeem it tomorrow, so I might as well get used to it. So have you moved to Brazil or something? Yeah, I mean, Brazil's LHG, isn't it? So I wouldn't expect them to have Enviros. I think LHG wise, it's only really Berlin that has Enviros, and they only got them this year. Tanner, hello, welcome to the stream, good to see you here. Legitimately Eris, hello, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Is that hybrid? No, there's no hybrid 400 MMC as of yet, so no, this is the ZF one. Gaming hydraulics, I love joining the 400 MMCs. Same goes, especially whenever I move the speed limiter. South Coast Transport, oh okay, thanks for the tip. No worries. Jay, the one I was, you know, the one is old and it's broken and has 19GB, but you're getting a new one in April. Yeah, because 19GB is definitely not enough for a laptop. It's not going to do you much. BFG Gaming. Oh, okay, thanks. What steering wheel did you get? I don't use this. Well, I had a steering wheel that was like it was like 180 degrees, and Esperanza, like the one that's £35 on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's still in stock or on sale. But I actually don't use it anymore. I just use keyboards, that kind of thing. So yeah, I wouldn't really know much about the steering wheels. But I think with steering wheels is there isn't really much choice. Like generally for Omsi 2, you really want to be looking at a 900 degree one or a 1080 degree one. Racing wheel is definitely not what I wouldn't recommend it for Omsi 2. It's just not a great experience, in my opinion, anyway. Jerry, some of the repaints I got won't work, and I think it's because your laptop memory issue. Yeah, how many gigabytes of RAM does your laptop have? Yeah, it could be. I don't know what buses you have, but if it's any of the like the master, especially the Studio Polygon and Master buses, they tend to be quite heavy on the textures because they use DDS textures, quite heavy on the memory. So you probably will be encountering memory issues there. K12, yeah, just a gaming laptop, not enough room on your desk for a PC, but laptop has Ryzen 5 4608 plus GTX 1050, 8GB of RAM, and comes with a headset and mouse. Pretty good for 650, which is what I'm paying. And it's like, I mean, that is a pretty good setup. Like, I'm on a 1050 and I can run pretty much most games. I mean, any game that I really want to play, simulator-wise. Ryzen 5, that's a quad core, so yeah, that should do the job, yeah. Is that the one you're getting, or is that the one you have at the moment? Don't know what's up to display. think it's to do with the sliding textures, but then what they've done probably is there's a blank one somewhere. Because Joyce to start off the job, went to the back, opened the engine door, look at the engine, closed the engine door, and started having smoke before telling passengers. Okay, that is pretty outrageous. So I know probably for the passengers it wasn't funny, but you know, I guess it's one of those things that in hindsight is quite a laugh. Okay. BFG Gaming, you now have a PC, so I just don't just have a computer, so I can have on the E400 MMC in Smartland. Ah, nice. Ah, yes, the E400 MMC in Smartland. Yeah, it's a good, powerful bus for Smartland. The only thing is it's a bit of a struggle getting it around the unforgiving roads at Smartland. Apparently Smartland is based off somewhere in the UK, but I completely forgot where it was based off. I can't quite understand why Omsi 2 kicks off the... sorry, because now I've seen the mass mod, this gets kicked off whenever you verify the game files, but I know the updates Omsi 2. I don't see why it removes the 4GB patch. Details. What's this? Matching timetable, total revenue 0. Accept. Oh, I forgot to accept. Inbound. Okay, accept. Let's see how many passengers we have. Alight 7. Alight 6. We have... Okay, this is definitely not counting it right, but I don't know how... Yeah, so this is something that I know the ticket allows you to count the passengers, as you can see it. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, I need to add them in. I need to count them myself. Yeah, we don't bother with that.
Next stop.
It was in 2014 as joined with a few months late. We were sold to reading buses. Okay, well, so they bought it even though it like broke down towards the end. Fair. Actually, by the way, for those of you who are wondering, we will do the trash. We'll do the trash on the depot one, because on the depot one we don't have to stop at stops, so it actually allows us to get the top speed, hopefully. K13. That's what I'm gonna get. Also, the process is a hex core. Oh, hex core. Sorry. Yeah, I know they can be quad or hex cores. The Ryzen 5s and the i5s. My bad. Running at 3 GHz. 3 GHz is a bit low, but it should do. Jerry, are you gonna get the bus? Yeah, I will be getting the bus. I will be getting the bus. Bus World. I might get Sim Bus. To be honest with Bus Simulator, the only one that I'm probably not really too interested in is Bus Simulator 2021. I don't know. I have a feeling it won't be a massive success. It's a bit gamey, but some people seem to think it's gonna be, you know, the next big Bus Simulator. But I just don't see it. So I don't know. But the bus, I think the bus and Bus World are like the top of my priorities. So yeah. I do plan to get an early access. The only thing that might be an issue is I'm not sure if my system requirements will meet the buses ones, and if they don't, I'll be having a bit of a difficulty finding a graphics card because Amazon's pretty much out of stock by the looks of it, and the one I was planning to get, it's gone. So yeah. But yeah, do we want to see videos of the bus? So that's the question. When the bus comes out, do we want to see streams of the bus, that kind of thing? Because it'd be nice to get it on the channel nice and early. Legend Roblox. Picture this: the UK bus has companies are planning to take away 3 buses. 8200, Gemini 3, Omni City, and Alex. I'm being backed up. What bus would you give up? What bus would I give up? Yeah, I mean, that really depends on the perspective,
really
doesn't it?
Drive.
I don't know. That's a hard one. Omni City. Well, I think yeah. So Jerry will give away the Omni City. Yeah, I don't know, because like from an environmental perspective, we should get rid of the old ones. But I don't know. I don't really mind the Gemini trees. Omni Cities, I haven't really been on them to have an opinion. Gaming Joyce, I then broke down on its first day in service with reading buses. Well, I'm sure they weren't too happy about the purchase then. Don't know how that happened. Not sure what's up with my destinations as well. They're working for. Omsi to explore, you're definitely not getting the bus. Oh, how come you're not getting the bus? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange. I know some people. The thing is, I know some people because TML is kind of does have a bit of a history, because obviously they're the devs of Phone Bus and what's the other thing called? World is Always 3 and Tourist Bus Simulator. And I know with Phone Bus, it's kind of got mixed reviews. But yeah, there is major question marks with the bus. It's the sounds and you know, physics. But you know. I think simulators these days are kind of really going on the more kind of game side of things. Because like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, Train Sim World 2, the Bus Simulator 2021, they're all like, they're simulators, but they have more of a game aspect to them. Like they're not like hardcore simulators. So I think that's like an attempt by these you know, developer studios to have a higher outreach. But I don't know. At the same time, that does cost them the more hardcore bus and sim, like, you know, the more hardcore fans for that specific transport type, which is probably the consumers that would actually spend the most money on DLCs. But yeah. So Joe, you're not getting it either. Obviously, it just doesn't look nice. I think it looks quite good, to be honest. I mean, it's the Unreal Engine 4, so it's the graphics will pretty much be about the same as Tram Sim, World of Subways 3, not World of Subways 3, Train Sim World 2 or Foreign Bus. It's the same engine. So that's the other thing. They don't really make their own engines. They all just use the Unreal Engine 4. And I know some people say it has some limitations when it comes to simulators, but yeah. I don't know, the thing is, it's kind of hard because I think realistically the bus simulator, the way for it to be successful, or any simulator, is it has to be made by kind of like enthusiasts rather than a studio, because studios are kind of more profit driven and they're more like mass production driven rather than, that's not to say, you know, discredit them in any way, but it's more to say that, you know, it's just not going to have that attention to detail that it's more, you know, it's very likely to have the same attention to detail that some of the smaller indie devs would have. Jerry, the quality of the bus is better than Omsi 2. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, graphics is better. See, it covers the main things. It has a map editor. It's a real map. It's a 1-to-1 scale. It has real buses. The only thing is the sounds and the physics of the question marks. But, you know, visually he's kind of moved over to the bus, and he's quite an experienced bus developer. So I'm sure even if the bus don't quite get the physics or sounds right, if he manages to get, you know, using the tools available for the bus, if he manages to get the engine sounds and physics right for the bus, then might be successful. So I'm seeing that there's a bit of stuttering here on the stream. I wonder what's going on. I don't think it's the internet. Let me take a look. Is it easy to make a map in Omsi 2? No, it's not. It's a very long process. Usually years. You know, a year, like, it takes years. So no, it's definitely not easy to make a map in Omsi 2. Let's see if we can get some trash going. Oh, I think that was just on my phone. There was a stuttering. Jay, I just looked, and it does look good, but it doesn't show the price. The price hasn't been announced yet, but basically the price for early access will be lower than. Oh flip! Oh, we must have stopped. Oh well. We're gonna have to go in the other way. Oh yeah, I was looking at the live chat too long. We'll have to go around. Now we'll be regretting choosing this long bus. Yeah, like, it's really hard, it is. I just look, and it does look good, but it doesn't show the price. Yeah, because it's still early access, but I'd say price-wise, you're probably looking about the same price as phone bus, about 30 quid, but early access might be cheaper. They did say early access will be cheaper and you get all the updates for free, so if it's something you're planning to get, you know, it would be a worthwhile investment. So that's why, you know, I'm happy to get early access. Say a few quid. I don't think Aerosoft will be giving me a key, so to speak. They're not the biggest fan. Anyway. Yeah, but I think March is when they're talking about being released, so the price should be out fairly soon. Gaming hydraulics, Barry Pomeroy has moved from right side to left if you're coming from Paignton. Barry Pomeroy, I have no idea what that is. Doesn't sound familiar. Ah, perfect. So there's our stop. So we won't actually have to. Okay, so that will work. So instead, we'll just be turning around. This could actually be a bus terminus. So it works out fine. A bit of a detour, but we'll be fine. East Midlands. Well, I found it's not easy to make a map. I'm not just sure map developers would agree with you in that regard. I said it's hard. Yeah, Jerry said it's hard to make a map. Yeah, it is hard to make a map. That's why so few people do it. Okay, now do we have enough? We're gonna have to do a bit of a reverse here. Let's see, do we have enough room to turn? Oh, no one's getting on. Wow. Okay, so I'll just let them off here then. I'm not gonna reverse back if none of them are trying to get on. Okie dokie. I like the Lothian Repaint. And then have Where you are now? Ah, okay, yeah. Cheers. Ah, so they've changed direction, so now you have to go in, has moved from right side to left side if you're coming from Paignton. Oh, so they've moved it on the other side of the road. I wonder why they've done that. So I'm guessing it looks different as well then, because otherwise it would seem a bit pointless to, you know, delete something and then just remake the exact same thing. Ah. So I'm guessing you watched the full 25 route then. But yeah, fair play, because it is handy for me now to know all the kind of information in advance. You're in Berry Pomeroy. I never knew this was called Berry Pomeroy because there's no sign to say it's called Berry Pomeroy. Let me check the timetable. Yeah, we have time to check the timetable. That taxi's spinning ahead. Berry. Where's the berry hiding? Ah, there we go. Berry Pomeroy. So we have about 30 minutes on the schedule. Still the terminus. Okay. Yeah, we'll make it. So, obviously to explore, it's challenging and time consuming to make a map. Yeah, exactly. Especially if you're making your own objects and splines, it's even a bigger hassle to do. Are there AI routes in this map? Yes, there are, Jerry. There was actually one at the start. There's quite a few. I might actually do the AI routes if you want, but I don't know. I think there's still lots of Addon London AI routes to do, so I'm focusing on that because I think that's what most interest is. But once we do all the Addon London AI routes, which should probably take about a year, we might start entertaining the other maps AI routes. It looks more like a village. I mean, it kind of is a village because it's the middle of a rural road, isn't it? K12GX very probably looks like 10 times better than where it is now, in my opinion. Yeah, probably does. Like, I'd say it's got a massive enhancements. But yeah, that's good to keep because I do quite like this map, even though it has some German objects about there. You know, it is quite a nice map. So yeah, looking forward to what it might bring. So now let's speed ahead. Let's get the trash going. This is the trash friendly road, but the trash will really be when going back to the depot. This hill, yeah. Sometimes you can get up to 130, 40 miles per hour, kilometers per hour, not miles per hour now. That's too much. Yeah, 20 miles per hour, I don't think so. Oh, that shop's not getting. Oh, there's people getting off. Oh well. Oops. No one's getting on, that's the main concern. Omsi to explore, you're using Blender for some of the main parts. Nice. I think you asked about the video editor, weren't you? So at least now you can use Blender to make the objects. Yeah, I think actually making objects isn't too bad. I've seen the tutorials. I think it's the splines that are the bigger hassle. Because it's kind of like you have to test them a lot to see if they work. But I think with objects the pain is actually getting the lights in because you have to add in the light maps to them. And that's just time consuming. So I think that's why in Addon a lot of them don't have lights. How many AOL routes are there in AOL? I have the full list of AOL routes. It's in the Omsi to Addon London channel in the Discord. It's a pinned comment. I think there's about 30 there. But then I'm actually also doing ones that are not AOL routes, but they're actually on the bus stops. But I think there's about 30 at least. Totnes also has a big makeover. Nice. So yeah, they basically changed the whole map then, haven't they? So what stayed the same? I guess that's the real question. What stayed the same? I wish just had the mirrorless. I don't like how you can only see a very small fraction of the mirror. It'd be nice to see the whole mirror. 80 miles per hour is probably a bus. Bus probably isn't a good deal in real life anyway. Yeah, definitely not. Unless you're on the motorway. Because it's actually annoying. That's the annoying thing. Because like the buses here are limited to 65 kilometers an hour. So on the express routes, on the motorway, they actually, it's really slow. Yeah, as you're saying, 80 miles per hour, that we're going speeding ahead way too fast for this turn. Quite like this shade of purple that they have on the dash.
Next stop, Baker's Hill.
Okay. Yeah, one of this section is different because the houses do look a bit strange the way they're placed because I don't think you can place objects. Can objects not? I don't think OMSI 2 objects in the editor can be placed like at a gradient. I mean, when I say at the gradient, like they themselves at the angle, they have to place it at 90 degrees. So that's why they kind of look odd that they kill the parts sticking out. It'll take way too long to kind of figure out what where exactly to have the split off and that kind of thing. Jerry, the quality and the texture of the bus looks so good. Yeah, it's the Unreal Engine 4, so you know it's the Unreal Engine 4. The graphics are quite good. I mean, that's kind of the main USP, the unique selling point of the Unreal Engine 4 by Epic Games is the graphics. But yeah, for me, the main reason I'm kind of eager to move away from OMSI 2 is I'm just getting fed up of the loading times and of the just the instability. So even if the bus is a bit limited in sounds and physics, as long as they're, you know, fairly decent, I'll be happy to move over to it. But yeah, with the bus, I will be paying more attention than with like the trains, because now TSW2 I like it, but at the same time I do appreciate the sounds are inaccurate and it's a bit lacking in the functionality. But yeah, we'll see. iBus, that's my repaint, thanks to you. Is this your repaint, iBus? So this is your repaint. If you want to send me the link, I'll add it into the Discord repaints channel, because I got this repaint a while back, so actually I don't know where exactly the link on files from is. But yeah, no worries, happy to use it. It's a great repaint. I really like it. The lotion livery is actually quite nice. It's very slick. Yeah, I was either using this or the Luxe livery, and you know, obviously the Luxe livery is a bit bland, but at the same time the lotion repaint for Botw Westcountry version 2.9 might not be the most appropriate, but hey, well, there you have it. Does it need an update? Because I checked here, and actually, usually if it's on the old version of the MMC, the textures are messed up at the stairs, but they're actually fine. So I think it's fine. I don't think it needs an update. Everything's fine. So I think this one's for the most current version of 400 MMC. Yes. Okay, well, that looks good. Yes, it did indeed. I'll post the link in the Discord. So then you can download it as well if you want. Midnight Vibes, hello, welcome to stream, good to see you here. A little late, no, it's better late than never, as I say. Anyway, you've come for the best part, because we're doing the depot run, and that's the fun part. Get the Need for Speed going. Are you still gonna do OMSI 2, Dan? Yeah, no, see, I know most people like the OMSI 2 channel, I know most people like the OMSI 2 content, so I will stick to OMSI 2. It'll basically be whatever you guys want to see. What will happen is when the bus comes out, you know, I will do probably like a week or two of streaming the bus, because that's when it's going to be new. But then after that, it's going to be a few months before updates come out for it, so we'll still be in OMSI 2 for this year anyway. But yeah, it'll basically really be down to what the viewers want, because at the same time, I think for OMSI 2 we'll still have stuff with London, that kind of thing going on. So I guess it'll be like a hybrid, but we'll see. I also want to get the Bus World. Bus World is one I think that's not getting a lot of press, so hopefully we can push that out a bit, because I actually do think it's a fairly good sim, and Kishmish Games also more like the kind of indie studios talk about. But yeah, I'm guessing we still want to see OMSI 2. Gaming Conjoints, the roundabout after Totnes High Street towards the station, you now come in it from the right. Okay. And I can visualize now what you're talking about. Yeah. It's all change. Thanks. Oh, thanks for confirming. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, because I myself, I don't know if they work or not, because I know half the time they don't. But I checked it and there, I was like, oh wow, because I'm pretty sure I got this from before the update came out. But sure, hey, look, if it works, it works. Happy days. So K13X, where do you import bus repaints? Been playing OMSI for a while and still have no clue how to do it. It's the same. It's exactly the same process as installing a map or a bus. You simply just drag the folder into your OMSI 2 main directory usually. So what you need when you download it, there's a README file and tell you where exactly to extract it. But usually you just extract the vehicles folder into the OMSI 2 main directory, and then the repaint will be added. So it's quite simple indeed. This bus. What kind of parking is this? This is the most pathetic parking I've ever seen. It must be fairly early. By the way, you're using an older version of the repaint. Oh, am I? Yeah, repaints, repaints, I'm not gonna lie, are something I don't really pay too much attention to. So, I never actually update them when the update comes out, or I rarely do. Especially, as long as it works, I'll rarely update it. But, well, yeah. I probably should update them at some point. I do get, they do get the bell there, but I don't really check files as often. Joe, you live in Edinburgh? No. Oh, you're asking iBus, aren't you? Ah, there we go. 2 Edinburghs. Okay. Will you move? Out of the way. That's it. That's it. Okay. Right. We'll do it ourselves. Okie dokie. Why is this not opening? Bear with me here. Oh, there we go. Put the hazard lights on. And then we'll go into this bus. I'll have to cancel my timetable first. Go into this bus. And nope, that's not the bus we want to go in. We're going into this bus. No. Yes. There we go. And now let's move this bus up. And away we go. Legend Roblox, your mother said your sister was an angel, but when I threw her off. Okay. Okay, that's some dark humor, isn't it? that's some quite dark humor. So I won't read that out in case it might be distasteful to some, but yeah. Oh, it was easier than I thought. Lol, that is awesome. Lol. I might make a Skylink or Airlink repaint. Ah, nice, yeah. It's kind of funny because they have an Airlink here and they have an Airlink in. They have Airlink in Edinburgh as well. Now the driver can do whatever they want with this bus. Ah, flip. Oops. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, go back to my own bus. There we go. What? Oh, did I let the passengers off? Oh no, I didn't. I don't know why I opened. Oh, I opened the door instead to give out to the driver.
Please apply handbrake. Please apply handbrake.
Why does it want me to apply the handbrake? I don't know. What it's talking about.
Please apply handbrake.
Please apply the mute. I do not want to hear what it has to say. Okay, let me get back to the chat. So I've been missing the chat. Aye, boss. I'll link one part of both my Gemini 3 and MMC packs. New MMC pack update will be out soon to add the new modified Airlink live released in 2020 with like logos. Nice. I might feature on the channel then for you. There is kind of a lack of repaints to use for the 400 MMC. I do like the lotion ones. I think they get the lotion ones for other ones as well. I can't remember. Gaming Projects Bus Totnes has a bus station. Ah, but like when a bus station. So when you say bus station, I'm guessing it's kind of like the one in Paignton.
Brake.
I kind of prefer these kind of terminuses though than bus stations. But I know having to reverse out.
Handbrake.
What is this? Why is this bus talking about a handbrake?
Apply hand.
There's something up with this.
Please
bus.
apply handbrake.
You also have a Skylink Live in your G3 pack too. Jerry, how do you make repaints? There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube on how to do it. It's fairly simple. I haven't done it myself, but compared to other things, obviously it's actually not too difficult. You know, once you know what you're doing.
Please apply
well, the actual like obviously the making the repaint is not simple, as you know. You can mess it up, but the actual process of just importing it isn't too difficult.
Please apply handbrake.
I use like I've never been on the 400 XLB, but I always like the tri-axles. I think most cities should use them.
Please.
Oh, that's why. That was why it was the cab door. I forgot about that. I wonder what it asks for the. I wonder why it asks you to apply the handbrake when the cab door is open. Very smart technology. It must be linked to some sensor. Sam, man, because the driver door is open. Cheers. I just realized that there. I don't know who should it. Your cab door is open. Yep. Oops. Did you know what the 24 route is? That must be some scenic route in Edinburgh. And because the Totnes rail station still exists, lock driver door. Oh, I lock it as well. Yeah. Oh, I think it locked itself. Yeah, I don't know who shut the door. It just shut by itself. Must have been when we turned. The pressure must have closed it. Actually, that's probably why, because I might have injured someone. There you go. Yep. Just line 700. Hello. Welcome to stream. How are you today? Are you flying today? Okay, back to the depot. Let's get the speed going. At the moment, it uses Gemini 2s and a rare E400, and always a single X 790 before. Oh, there's Volvo 790 RHG buses. I didn't know that. They're kind of used in Budapest and Finland, isn't it? But apart from that, where else are they used? Well, that was a LHG. FCP, yes, you did the 185 video. Yes, I actually recorded it like last week, so sorry it took so long to get it out. It's just the area is currently coming out every two a week. I've got a lot recorded. So next up is the 363 and the 57. There's been a few more requests, so actually I think I started writing them down in Discord in case I forget them, but I will try to get them out. So I think you requested the 484. I'll get that recorded soon, hopefully. I haven't really had time to record AI routes, so I'm kind of going on my pre-recorded stuff, what was mass produced, but yeah, I will get to them. Can you imagine an E400 fused with a Plaxton? Yeah, E400 engine and then a Plaxton. The E400 engine is more powerful, isn't it? Sure, it uses a hybrid as well. But not today. Taking break. You had a fairly long flight yesterday, didn't you? Like 3 hours. Carrying hydraulics on Stagecoach East E400 MC XLB is having a new roof put on after it went under a low bridge. Oh, Stagecoach East have the E400 MMC XLBs as well. Wow, the triaxles are starting to become prominent across Britain. That's a shame that that bus got struck by a low bridge, because I'd say that's one of the rare buses in the fleet. So I'm definitely one of my favourite maps buses to Westcountry. Yeah, same. I used to, like 3 or 4 years ago, I used to only stream this map. I quite like it. I like the country roads. You can just go full speed ahead. And can you do 484? Yes, I will. I will record it, and then I'll probably schedule it for like the first week of March. But yeah, it was a very strange event. Oh yeah. Yeah, if we were to putting in more effort, we'd try to stay with the center line more, but that well. Okay, let's get the speed going. We all know that meme with the bus on 2 wheels when the gyros are turning back to the depot. So K13 is that E400 school service that had the entire roof ripped off? Yikes. Oh yeah, bus Westcountry version 3 is soon. Yes, it is. It is indeed. I wonder. Yeah, because I wonder. I'd say it's kind of hard to speculate. With Addon, it's quite easy to speculate because Eversoft are just so predictable. But it's not so easy to speculate when it comes to UKDT. So I don't want to hazard a guess. But I'd say it has to be like 1 month to 2 months, something like that. As I also wouldn't really see much point in giving early access. So I'd say probably what they want to do is they want to even out the releases. So probably Westcountry version 3 will come out first, then followed by Yorkshire like a month or 2 later, something like that. And then, but I wonder then where does the London version 1.2 fit in? Because I'd say they'd want that out in like a month or 2 just so the Gen 3 pack can come out. We'll see. A lot of stuff happening in the UK Omsi 2 community. So obviously it'll be a bit of a blow to the community if something like the Botw 2021, which I don't think is likely, ends up overtaking Omsi 2. K13, because I saw an A400 that went under a bridge that had the entire roof ripped off, and it was a school service. Was it a triaxle one though? Oof. Yeah, oof indeed. No, that was a Stagecoach E440 that's now at Cumbria and North Lancashire being converted into an open top. Jerry OMG, yeah. But like, do all of these operators have open top services? Because I know a lot of time when they do a bridge strike, they get converted to open top, but it's not every operator operates open top buses, do they? Especially now in this climate, I'd say the open top buses aren't very profitable. Pizza Lover, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here today. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Good to see you back. Oh, well, that's probably a good idea. Won't take much work either, yeah. But the question is, do they need an extra open top? But that's the real question. Joe, you must spill all over the table near your laptop. Okay, at least it wasn't on the laptop. At least that's not the case. Which gearbox do you prefer, ZF or Voy also? Yeah, because that occurred because Joe was new and inexperienced. Ah, yeah. That probably indicates they don't train the gyros properly. You sure your stream would have blamed it on your Daredevil. As long as it didn't hit the laptop, I guess the near misses, I guess move on, so to speak. As long as no damage was done. So are you the dude that made How Did Some Maps? tutorial. Oh well, I'm one of them, you know. I'm not sure if I'm the one you watch because lots of people have made those kind of tutorials. So, you know, I could be. I have made one myself, but I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. Damn, this traffic's getting in our way. Definitely not letting it. Is that the E400 that we moved out of the way that was blocking us? Should brake test it. Because that bus kind of spawned here somewhere. Oh, that kind of explains why that happened. Yeah, so pizza lover, I might be, it might not be, I don't know. 19161 was the E400 and will be used on Stagecoach, Cumbria and North Lancashire 782 settler service. Ah, so like the route numbers actually use open top routes. Ah, that must be why in Yorkshire, one of the, like the 17A is meant to be open top route, and then the one that they're adding in version 3 is also there's going to be an open top route as well. This bus goes, yes. It has a top speed of 120, so I'm going to try to get to that top speed, but this traffic's not making it easy for me. And, oh. Flip. Okay, yeah, look, there was nothing we could do there. We're going too fast. Damn. They always come out at the wrong time. To be fair, that fan shouldn't have been turning there. That was their fault. Even though technically it's always the person in the back's fault. They're meant to yield. That's what the yield sign's for. Anyway, full speed ahead. There we go. Nearly at 80 miles per hour. Let's get a speed. Oh, 123. Wow, we're at top speed already. Acceleration. This do be fast. Okay, we probably shouldn't be doing this. This is quite risky, but I kind of veered off the road last time I did this with the 400 MC. I'm not sure if the chat's dead there or if it's just on my end, so I do apologize if someone's typed in something and I've not responded. When you haven't quite made up your mind if you're going to say respond in the replied. How many Enviro 400s is there? Look at what is up with all these buses driving about. That's like the fourth one we see. Jay, you're going to watch something else now? Bye. No worries, thanks for stopping by. Stream will be out over in 10 minutes anyway, but yeah. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hope yep, that's the kind of thing. What is this thing doing? Yeah, you can see the deterioration in driving once we go off out of the service. K13, can someone tell me where I can find the E200 MC? I'm looking for someone I can't find it. It's in the vehicle section. You're in Discord. If you're in the Discord, it's in the RHD Maps channel, RHD Buses channel. But if you, I think it's actually one of the pinned ones. But yeah, it's. If you actually look up Omsi 2 Enviro 200 MC, it should come up for you. Gaming Control Stagecoach South had that happened to ALX 400 back in 2016 in Basingstoke. This struck a low bridge on the link and is now in service as for the open top of the Stagecoach South Western 122. Okay. So are these like open top routes in like these cities? Are they like, do they have a premium fare? Or are they just part of the normal bus network? Jay, the 200 MC is on Felsom. Yes, it is. Peace over. Yes, thank you so much for making the tutorial on some apps. No worries. I have a tutorial scheduled for Friday on how to verify the game files. Not sure. I'm just thinking most people know how to do it, but so basically for Fridays, what I plan to do with uploads is have simulation use or Omsi do tutorials and basically rotate them depending on which I do when. So yeah, I also have a tutorial on how to drive AI routes that I will upload and schedule for some point. I recorded it yesterday. Glad to see the tutorial itself because I know some people having issues installing Omsi even after watching the tutorial. K13 found in one place. I don't check the vehicle section. Yeah, that's where it's gonna be. Yeah, because otherwise you'll be looking through it in ages because there's so many repaints that get posted in. So that's why it's always handy to use the filter because finding repaints in Felsom can actually be a bit of a nuisance. Because sometimes the search features on some of the sites are not great. I've just imbibed. Bieber was driving on MC. Would you get on it? Who's Justin Bieber? Is that meant to be Justin Bieber or Justin Bieber? I don't know. Okay, that worked out just fine. I believe that part of the normal bus network Stagecoach Southwest 122 is a seasonal service. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's interesting how they do it because usually the open top routes, like even though it's literally just a bus without a roof, they usually command a much higher price. But I'm guessing it doesn't have a tour guide. Oh flip! Ah, okay, I was looking at the chat too long. Sorry about that. Yeah, I need to. I probably should only look at the chat when not moving. People, sorry, you're going the wrong way. And I'm going back to the depot. So this is a depot run. I just don't bother putting the bus not in service. I don't know what's up with my Enviro 400. I think I know what the issue is. I think the Enviro 400 regional patch update, even though it fixed, the conflicting scripts, I think because one of the scripts are for the ICU, it probably doesn't. The LED probably doesn't work on it. So I hope that won't be an issue with the C200 regional or E200 regional. We'll drive properly now. I'll redeem myself after that catastrophe. Okay, that's not good. I'm getting yellow on the ABS. I'm very confused as to why there's so many buses on it. I've never seen this many AI buses around in buses Westcountry. And also the stagecoach driver is no longer there. It was there before. But then it was working on this first bus we saw. I don't know what's up with the destinations changed. Please love, this map is huge. How do you know where you're going? This is actually one of the smaller UK maps. Because I've played it so many times, I know at this point. I have Omni navigation on actually as well. So I was using Omni navigation for the route. But I know the way back. But yeah. Because I use game capture, it doesn't show Omni navigation, which is handy because these kind of overlays are annoying for the viewers, but they're handy for the user. Yeah, it's not that huge, it really isn't. But Westcountry version 3 will be significantly bigger. So actually, what's the story with Westcountry version 3? Because I remember they were saying they're going to split it into 2, but it seems like people who've gotten early access were showcasing 5 routes. So does that mean that that's kind of got scrapped? I wonder. iObus is a simple one to try a few times, yeah. You say that and every time I miss the turns, but it's only Addon and London's really the which way I know where I'm going, because I'm just used to looking at the arrows. And also because I kind of multitask, I don't really pay 100% attention to the route and the driving. Oh, these buses are turning right, so we'll get out of the way. Park and white route's still a thing. I have a feeling it's kind of like an old thing. They don't really seem to be that like prominent these days. Like there used to be so many park and white routes even made for Omsi, and these days there isn't. Omsi 1 and Omsi 2. There's a stagecoach. So it's the Devon repaint that's not working. That must be it. Is Devon a real life operator? I wonder. But yeah, there you go. It's working on this one. 14 to OAT estate. Okay. A light. Oh wow, the bus thinks there's 13 people on. I'll light them off. Get them all off. There we go. I wonder if you turn off the engine, will it make us reset the ticket, or if you turn off the electric as well. K13 ZX on Westcountry 3, there are 5 routes to 100, 122, 12, X35 and 35. Okay, so I don't. Yes, I think maybe the 2 thing is still happening, because I didn't hear anything about the 122 when they announced Westcountry version 3, the rebrand, and the map being split in 2. Or maybe I've just forgotten about it. But that 12 sounds familiar. 100, I'm not sure if I remember there being 100 or not. I wonder how they chose the route numbers. I would like, did they just pick random numbers? You always gotta wonder, because when people like make a map, how do they choose what numbers to use? Oh yeah, so there are some people in the apartments have a nice view of Paignton bus garage. FP's transport videos, hello, welcome to the stream, good to see you. How are you today? Hope all is well. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you here. So now we are going back to there's the depot. I'm not sure if they actually wash the buses in real life every day. Seems like a bit extra, but actually I think they do. But sometimes to conserve water they do it every 2 days or 3 days. So we'll just say we're doing water conservation. I think we clipped the curb there. Didn't show up on our mirror, but I felt it. Felt the wheel hitting it. The curb. I reversed in there when there's no cars blocking it once, I remember. To showcase some destination displays. Paignton. Oops. My title must be wrong. I think 122 is numbered after the stagecoach Southwest 22. That makes sense. Yeah, Paignton, how far is Paignton from London? don't really know the UK geography because obviously don't really haven't lived in the UK. But oh, there's a lot of static buses here. Yeah, I think this bus is a bit ill-equipped for these roads. Oh, we have to reverse in. Let's wash our bus. Let you know, I just realized only a bit incomplete to get to your house faster in an ambulance. Is that meant to mean that that deliveries take a long time in Britain? I won't know, as I'm from Cardiff. Fair. You're from Cardiff, fair. You got people from everywhere, that's good. Yeah, this is definitely not going to plan. That was, yeah, I don't even want to look at this side because we're definitely scraping off, yeah. Not perfect, but look at... I don't know why they've made it so tight. Because like there is actually space. Seems unnecessary to make it this tight. I wonder if they actually tested it bad enough. But anyway. Pizza, how long have you been an Omsi fan for? I'm not sure I'd be classified myself as an Omsi fan, but I got Omsi 1 initially in 2012. I've had Omsi 2 since 2013, like when it came out basically 2013, so I basically had it for like 8 years, 9 years nearly. What about yourself? What do you think maybe? And yeah, what about you? Yeah. What about you, Pizza Lover? Maybe you should change your name to Omsi 2 Lover. So I love the way more people get enjoying to see the reverse. Actually, probably should look at both mirrors. I have a feeling this is lopsided. Yep. I could tell that was lopsided. Now we'll get this perfect. Oh yeah, we have this mirror actually, I forgot about it. Only thing about these new buses. Gaming Totnes, I've introduced a new route in 10 for Milestone Branding, the Leopard. Nice, the Leopard. There should be a cheetah route for the express routes. I'm joking. Is it gonna have like a yellow livery with spots on it as well? Happy days. What inspired you to make a new route? Pixel, I started getting into Omsi around last year and started playing at the end of January. At the end of this January. So I guess you've been watching videos then for quite a while. Oh well, look at this. The bus doesn't actually fit. So yeah, this bus is Paignton isn't used to these long buses, much than having a mini bus to track. So, but there we go, folks. There's the 35. Oh, via Barry Pomeroy. Will this be the last time you drive buses Westcountry version 2.9? Who knows? Thanks everyone for watching. Gaming Hydraulics, FP's transport videos, K13, ZX, Pizza Lover, Jerry, Bus. Who else was there? Midnight 5 was here at some point, so I was only max at the start. Coastline 700, etc. And yeah, tomorrow's stream will probably be Yorkshire version 2.0. We'll do it via BCS, but I might just load it in, like with the route loaded in. We'll do the UH36X19. We'll probably just use one bus for simplicity, so either the C400 or the LX400. We'll see whatever's available in the depot, because there's will be multiplayer. And then we'll do the typical London streams that happen basically every week, usually twice a week, but this time once a week. This time only once in the week on Saturday. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and bye for now. Until next time. And if you're new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe.